Hello, and welcome back to Good Ship Cruising. It's me, Jed, your tour guide today, and I'll be taking you on a tour around the beautiful Carnival Splendor. The ship is 290 meters long, it has 13 passenger decks, and a capacity for around about 3,000 guests. But enough facts, let's get straight into this tour, starting on deck 14. This is the sky deck, and up here you'll find the mini golf course. And the pirate theming up here is really well done, so points to Carnival for that one. Next up we have the sun deck, which is on deck 12, and there is a sun deck forward and sun deck aft here. On the sun deck aft you'll find the basketball court and also the jogging track as well. Sun deck aft is also home to the iconic Carnival whale tail too. Sun deck forward is home to a bunch of these blue day beds, and it's the perfect spot to hide away on a sea day. Additionally, you can also find the topside bar up here. Deck 12 forward is also home to the treatment rooms for the Cloud9 Spa. Deck 11 is aptly titled the Spa Deck, and this is where you will find the Cloud9 Spa and Fitness Center. All the regular beauty treatments and therapeutic treatments are available here at the Cloud9 Spa too. And a big highlight for the Cloud9 area is the inclusion of the thermal whirlpool. And directly next door to the thermal pool is the glass lift, which will take you to the treatment rooms on board. If working out on vacation is your thing, the Carnival Splendor has you covered too. Showers and lockers are also provided. Heading back outside on deck 11, you'll find the Carnival Waterworks. Even though Carnival Splendor was built in 2007, the Waterworks is a fairly new feature that was only added in 2019. The water park is sure to be fun for the whole family, and there's definitely something here for everyone. And if you're brave enough to tackle the big kid water slides, you can take in the views before you plunge to your impending doom. Additionally, at the bottom of the water park, there's plenty of day beds and seating for the whole family to enjoy. For any cruiser that's not a thrill seeker, you also have access to the Splash Cove play park as well. It's found here midships on deck 11. Heading back inside on deck 11, you'll find Fahrenheit 555, which is the ship's steakhouse. Dining here requires a reservation and an additional fee of 65 Australian dollars. Jumping down one deck, you'll find deck 10, which is the panorama deck. This particular deck surrounds the Lido deck and is also home to two whirlpools. It also features a series of interior balconies and huge floor-to-ceiling windows, which are striking. Moving aft, you'll find the upper deck of the Lido Marketplace. This part of the ship also features the old-fashioned barbecue, which is available most afternoons. Now that we're finished on deck 10, let's head down to deck 9. On deck 9, you'll find the Splendido Lido pool, which is the main swimming pool on board, and it's also home to the Seaside Theatre. The Lido deck is also home to the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar and the Red Frog Rum Bar. And opposite these two bars, you'll find Pizzeria Del Capitano and also Guy's Burger Joint. Heading towards Lido Deck aft, you'll find the Lido Marketplace, which is the ship's buffet. This venue features two large self-service areas, a central atrium which offers access to additional seating, and the old-fashioned barbecue of the buffet. The Lido Buffet is also home to the Seafood Shack, which offers seafood for an additional fee. There's also Mongolian Wok, which lets you create personalized Asian noodle dishes. And also, don't forget the most important meal of the day. The Lido has plenty of desserts available and also includes complimentary ice cream. You'll also have access to tea, coffee, juice, water, and lemon squash throughout the day. Heading outside to the aft deck, Carnival also provide another two complimentary dining options. This is the Deli and Masala Tiger. The Deli offers fresh sandwiches and Masala Tiger has a variety of Indian-inspired dishes. Located just next door is the Serenity Adults Only area, which is available for guests 18 and above. This is the best place to catch some peace and quiet and some sun as well. There's also a bar located here for all your beverage needs. Now let's head down to Deck 5, which is the Promenade Deck and home to many of the ship's public spaces. At the front of Deck 5 is where you'll find the Spectacular showroom. There's a variety of presentations that utilize this venue. This includes entertainment like Deal or No Deal and even production shows from the Playlist Productions team. And it's worth noting there's access to this theatre from Decks 5, Decks 4 and Decks 3 as well. Heading aft from the Spectacular Theatre, you will find the ship's retail precinct, including the fun shops and duty free. And if you're anything like me and love some cruise line merchandise, the fun shops have you covered with plenty of Carnival Cruise Line goodies. Moving aft from the ship's fun shops, you'll come across the ship's expansive casino and the never-ending interior promenade that stretches all the way to the ship's stern. There's also a sports bar that is neatly tucked away between the fun shops and the casino. The promenade provides easy access to an abundance of the public spaces on board. It's also really important to note that this promenade provides the most convenient access to venues on decks 4 and 3. This is because the ship's main galley and dining rooms completely blocks the width of the ship on deck 4 and 3 and essentially cuts the ship in half. Moving just past the casino, you'll find Cherry on Top, Juice and Java, Java Blue Cafe, Club O2, and the Warehouse Games Arcade. At the very aft of Carnival Splendor on Deck 5, there's a variety of bars and lounges that include the Alchemy Bar, Red Carpet Dance Club, Piano Bar, and the El Morocco Lounge. Alright, let's take a ride down to Deck 4, which is the Atlantic deck. In the forward part of the ship, you'll have access to the Spectacular Theatre and the Pixels photo gallery at the Atrium. At midships on Deck 4, you'll find one of two main dining rooms on board Carnival Splendor. This main dining room is called the Black Pearl. And situated behind the Black Pearl restaurant, you'll find the Red Frog pub. And directly adjacent from the Red Frog pub, you'll find the Gold Pearl main dining room. And the Gold Pearl dining room is my favourite of the two dining rooms because of the floor-to-ceiling windows that flood the room with natural light. Jumping down to Deck 3, you'll find the ship's lobby and main guest services area. Interestingly, Carnival Splendor's atrium is at the front of the ship and not so much in a central location, so it does make things a little bit tricky when you're learning your way around the ship initially. The atrium is also home to the ship's most over-the-top interior decor, and this was designed by the famous Joe Farkas, although I have to say it definitely hasn't aged well. And for those promenade deck lovers like myself, the Carnival Splendor has you covered. There's two exterior promenade decks for your use on Deck 3, however they aren't interconnecting and they don't loop around. And Deck 3 also allows for access to the Black Pearl restaurant and the Gold Pearl restaurant as well. So that's the conclusion of my tour on the beautiful Carnival Splendor. And a huge thank you for stopping by and choosing my content. If you did like this video, I would love it if you liked, subscribed, or even left a comment as well. That would be amazing. Thanks again, and I'll see you all very soon with another video.